Hey guys, with the Season 18 patch that just came out, Racer just got a brand new perk. And with this new perk, I think there's so many new combos you can do. And I quickly just want to try and go over some of them as fast as possible so you guys can start popping off in your ranked games. So the new perk is melee hit, grant 20 ammo, kinetic reload. And the reason I think this is so OP at the moment is because there's so many times where you're about to finish somebody off and they're 1 HP and you just end up having to reload and you don't quite have the damage to finish them off. And this, I think, totally changes how you can take your 1v1s. So here's a combo I recommend. And this, honestly, could be overkill for a lot of heroes. But with bullet spread at the moment and just you missing shots, it should allow you to win your 1v1s against most heroes. So you start off by shooting a little bit of your clip, then blink 180 meleeing. Now this puts you back at a full clip. Then blinking back through. And you might ask, well, why do you blink back through? This first blink here, if they have a flash or an Ana sleep or any kind of CC ability, they might turn around and flash you or sleep you. This blink back through allows you to dodge any potential CC or even damage, like a random Hanzo headshot back here. So this allows you to go back through. Then once you're back here with 40 bullets, you can shoot a little bit of your clip and then blink through again and then finish them off. So in full speed, it looks something like this. And this, I think this is super useful against, as I said, any heroes with CC, or even heroes like Kiriko, which usually quite hard to duel because of her headshot damage. You can start by doing this to dodge a headshot, blinking through, and then that allows you to dodge any potential headshots. Also, that extra time to be shooting allows you to bait out Kiriko Suzu without dying. And if you're fighting a tank or someone with higher HP, you can throw in an extra melee. So you can blink through here and throw in 2 melees. However, this is quite risky against any heroes with CC. For example, Cassidy, Ana, or Sigma. But it's still useful to bear in mind. No scissors. That melee perk goes so hard, baby! Right, here's something I don't think anyone's thought about yet, and I want to quickly talk about. So a lot of the time, if you get somebody low, and you're about to run out of bullets, you finish them off with usually a melee and a recall. Since you're reloading in the face of the enemy team after you've killed them, you have no choice but to recall usually. However, if you melee now and use melee as the finishing blow, which I do a lot of the time, you gain 20 extra bullets. That means you gain an extra half a clip. So you can chain kills when otherwise you would have had to just reload or run away from the fight. So you can use this, as I said, to start chaining kills where otherwise you would have had to recall or run away. Now, here's one combo that I want to talk about that is a bit more situational, but you can still use. This is for when you're a bit further away and you don't quite have the range to 180 melee anyone. So what you can do is you can start off by shooting, meleeing, and then blinking through them. So where you do sort of like almost like a double blink. So you shoot, boom, boom. You go through twice, and then you turn around. Where you do something like this. And what this basically is this is where you're a bit too far away to do a blink 180 melee. So instead you shoot it, blink into them, but you don't want to stand in front of their face. You blink through them again a second time. So something like that. And this again gives you a ton of ammo. If you see now I have 40 bullets, even though I just killed someone. And even before this update, I think melee was a great tool to bait out CC by, as I said, blinking behind somebody and meleeing them. Then they get the red flash markers, they turn around, and then using that just to bait out a flash or a sleep or just any damage in general. It was a good way to dodge damage. You could start by blinking through people, but now you get extra bullets, so it allows you to extend your 1v1s and kill people where you otherwise wouldn't. As I said, if you really want to or need to, you can throw in a double melee. However, just using one melee like this is probably good enough. The only main skills you really need for this is being able to blink 180 melee without overshooting your melee, and being able to shoot and stop shooting. And again, one more time, you shoot a portion of your clip, blink 180 melee, blink back through, shoot a little bit more of your clip, blink through, and finish off your clip. So if you get into a situation where you finish off the last bit of your clip and they're still not dead, throw in an extra melee, and then you can finish them off. And honestly, there's probably super creative combos you can use when it comes to meleeing 2 people in a single fight if they're stacked on top of each other. Again, like a full clip essentially. But these are the most useful ones you'd ever need for a 1v1. And these can help you win your 1v1s against even 300 HP targets. Anyway, that was a quick one from me. I've been Time, and I hope this helps. Also, I'm live 6 days a week, so come check out the stream. See ya!